Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a Pixel 8 Pro with a cracked display. It can still be used, but it doesn't look good doing it. Let's go. So you can see here that the display has multiple cracks, and once we turn off dark theme, the cracks are even clearer. So we'll get a replacement display and replace this one. And this is the Pixel 8 Pro. So to start the repair, we will remove the front display right away. And we'll put IPA around the device to let the adhesive soften itself. We will not be reusing this display, obviously, but we are still taking our time so that we won't damage the edge of the housing. And we'll do it bit by bit on this side because we need to lift it up 90 degree on the left side. You can see there we had to cut some of the adhesive strips, trying to lift this display up. And there you go. David is also wearing his thick glove so he can directly touch broken glass and to prevent any more damage or injury. There you go. There's a retaining clip. There's no more screws on that one. It's just friction fitted. Then we're gonna detach the connector itself. It's quite beefy, so we need to lift it up from the back. And we'll prep the housing. The housing is quite bent on some edges, so we will file them with this mini drill so that when we put our replacement display, it's gonna be fitted flush. It's mostly on the edge and corners. There you go. And David will prep the edges for the new liquid adhesive, brush off some dust. And this is our replacement display. I think we need to remove this fingerprint scanner. We will reuse the one that came with the original display so we don't have to re-register the fingerprint for the client. So fingerprint data is stored in this hardware. So this is quite tricky. If you want to DIY this fix, you might want to reconsider because we are reusing some of the components from the old display, which are rather delicate. You can see there it's a very thin film, very thin connector. And we'll also remove some grommet for the front camera. This one is not that thin, but it's quite difficult to remove if you're not motivated enough. You can clean the fingerprint scanner now. And this is the replacement display. Doesn't come with a fingerprint scanner, so have to reuse the ones from the old display and just push it in. Make sure it aligns with the cutout, the square cutout wherein the smartphone can scan your fingerprint. And we will reuse the adhesive on this rubber grommet for the front camera. It's also easy. We just have to align it properly. It's time for us to test it. There's no adhesives yet, so we can test if this replacement display is working. And we'll turn this on. And look at that. It's looking brand new and it's working. Perfect. We will perform testing for the camera, the buttons, touchscreen, Wi-Fi, SIM, antenna. And you can see that the cameras are all working. That's David right there. There you go. It's all good. We'll shut this phone down now. We will detach the replacement display and of course put some liquid adhesive on the housing. Just enough so it can hold on to the new display. So if you want a new display for your Pixel smartphone, if you don't have an 8 Pro, maybe you have a Google Pixel 2, 3, or older Google Pixel smartphones, definitely head to Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We still have parts for older and of course newer Google Pixel smartphones. We also repair iPhones, Asus ROG phones, and even obscure models from Xiaomi, Redmi, Oppo, and Huawei. And if you're lucky, we'll give you a free tempered glass so that you'll have more protection for your new display. So this is looking good now. Hope you enjoy this, guys. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have any suggestions or questions, you can leave them on the comment section down below. We'll see you again next time. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.